Welcome to the podcast. This podcast I'm going to give overview and the danger of the government to resort the use of guns and how this one related to how the events the events of 2007 started by that time. It's danger and the country is headed to civil war if the Kenyans hawezi kuwa careful. Wakenya wacha niwaambie, for those who don't know, as some of us were victims of 2007, for those who never saw this, they don't understand. But for those who saw, we understand when the Kenya as a country is involved in clashes. I saw babies being killed. The babies were dying because of people trying to run, escape danger. I saw people, being killed, and some of us we were almost being killed, but we survived. And that's why here to tell you that it's not fun for the country to go into the civil war, or else we can also see other countries which are in civil war. It's dangerous, and the Kenyans are urging that we don't want to have a country which is led by terrorists, in the name of a government. If a government had decided to behave like terrorists and decide to kill their own people like chicken, then that means that the people who are in power have lost humanity and they're there to sacrifice their own people for them to stay in power. It's so dangerous. In 2007, I think the same events started just like what we are witnessing right now. So it's so dangerous, and I'm urging all the people of Kenya to understand that it's not good for the country to go into civil war. If they want, they can go to an election, and if you lose, you accept and move on. And this one goes direct to His Excellency William Samoei Ruto. You need people to lead for few days that you are in power, and that's less than 2 years. We have tested your power, and you have realized we don't want your leadership. The Kenyans of today, they don't want your leadership because of your policies. And not only that, your policies, if your policies were going to be managed better, I think you couldn't experience the situation that's going on in the country. And I quote the words of His Excellency Fred Matiang'i. Countries can survive corruption, but there's no country like Kenya which can survive looting. What he meant kwa watu wote wenye kuelewa that statement, and I want everybody to pick that statement, think. We are in a country that is exponentially being looted, left, right, north, south, and the center. Everybody mwenye ako in power or access to any resources, they are looting it. So it depends how deeper you insert your hands. So what they're doing is inserting the hands to the little resources, every department, everywhere in the country. People in Kenya are living in a country where unapata there's no jobs. Like imekuwa the worst experience ever that people, there's no place that is employing anybody. There's no jobs. Like there's no need for people to have applications. And if I'm lying, you can tell me down there. So the country is raped, left, right, center. The country there's no job creation, and the jobs are being given depending which tribe you're coming from. So it's becoming so dangerous, and that's not what we are expecting from a country like Kenya. We had made some steadfast steps towards creating a stable economy and developing a country that all of us we were very admiring. We used to market our country and say, wow. I remember we could compete when somebody says, South Africa is better than Kenya, which is true, but We were very strong defending the country, saying that we have good roads, we have good that. But what's happening right now is a country that's led by some animals who don't understand the repercussions of messing the whole society. Tuangalie the people, the members of parliament, tuangalie the various ministers, cabinet secretaries, what they are doing and what they are after. We have a speaker or the speakers. Their main function, their main purpose is just to market the current government. Like they go to matangas and they are campaigning. That's how silly the country has gotten into. So, please stop the civil war in Kenya. We don't want civil war in Kenya. We want a peaceful country. That's my take, and I wish you all the best, Kenyans. I know everybody's crying, but let me tell you, do not lose hope. Bye.